Hey tribe, thank you for tuning in. My name is Wanaki Halima. If you do not know me, I'm a full spectrum doula. So that means that I specialize in menstruation, womb health, postpartum, fertility. I help all things womb. So be sure to follow me at Wanaki Halima. I'm also a mindfulness coach where we practice self awareness through shadow work. So if you want some help being more self aware and being able to manifest through your own energy, I am your lady. So, tribe, you want to make sure that you take the time to follow me right here on our platforms at Wanaki Halima. That's TikTok, Instagram, and that it is also going to be YouTube. So let's get started. Right now is cuffing season. It is winter time. It is the harvest season. It is the last quarter of the year. All the holidays where your family reminds you that you may or may not have a loved one that you're dating, or that you may be in a relationship that you're not 100% happy with. Regardless of where you are in your love life right now, this video is for you. What you're looking for, you do deserve. I wanted to do this review because this gentleman is usually spot on when it comes to his topics. He takes a very holistic approach to everything, as do I, and sometimes it's just good to hear it from a man. So let's hear what he's talking about in regards to love. And the title is Stop Tripping, Love is Around.
So we've been thinking about love. Let's be honest, love beyond a lot of people's mind, partnership, unions, spouses, exes. It happens. But I was realizing we need to do something one more time. Some of us, our hearts have been broken. We've lost trust, for very good reasons. We've been through some situations. But we're going to.
I must say, when you are in a situationship, unless you want a F buddy or unless you want to play with somebody, stop the situation. If you are not clear as to what's going on, stop it. If you want a relationship, go for your relationship. Allow yourself to be courted and know throughout that process that you can have exactly what you want. Do not cut yourself short. At one point in my life, I allowed myself to say, oh, what I'm looking for, I have to bend what I want. I realize now that I'm getting a little bit older that I may have to either have, if I want somebody that looks like me, he either has to have baby mama or he has to have been locked up. And then I realized through my healing that why do I think that that's the type of man that I have to have? Why do I believe that those are my options? And once I started realizing that I was tripping, which he said, stop tripping, I started receiving more and more confirmation that there are men that were out there that I desired, that there could be exactly what I want. My Prince Charming is waiting for me. And it turns out I was right. So listen to what he's saying so far. He's spot on. Let's see what else.
We have to open our hearts, raise our heart posture up one more time, because the next time is going to be our last time. I believe out there, a lot of us, the next person you come.
Ashe, now if you are trying to manifest love, take this moment to really feel what that feels like to be with the person that you want to be with. Take that time to take a deep breath and release any of the doubts that you have that you can have the person that you want. But while you're doing that, start realizing what type of woman does that man want? And are you that woman? And if you aren't, what can you do to become that woman to have exactly what that man wants so that you can have exactly what you want? Does that mean that you have to stop having midnight snacks? Does that mean that you have to work out multiple times a week? Does that mean that you need to meditate so that you don't become frustrated so fast? Does that mean that you need to start tapping into your hobbies so that you can bring in the energy of people that do activities that you like to do? What does that look like? And as we go through these videos, take notes. I take notes all the time just for reference, just for my understanding, just for me to go back and think about it because I am the director of my life. I am the main character, and you are the main character of your life.
To union with is your last one. You understand? Is your spouse, is your soulmate, is the person you will marry. And it's important that we believe that. It's important that we don't allow our exes to prevent us from what is next. Because let's be honest, what happens is we're hurt. We're afraid to get hurt again. So we protect ourselves. We protect ourselves out of fear. We protect ourselves from a place of preventing future traumas. And we create unnecessary boundaries. Not boundaries out of love, but boundaries because we are fearful. And when we have these type of boundaries, we don't know how to take these boundaries down or when to take them down. There may be people ready to love us, but we're afraid. Now, of course, we got to go through our healing season, and that healing season is probably going to look like a little bit of solitude. But what I found was, you may think you're completely healed, and then you step back into a relationship, and then something triggers you. But that's all right. How are you supposed to know that you still have abandonment issues if you've been single for 5 years? Like we may be like, oh, I've healed my abandonment issues. I've healed everything that triggers me. But then we get into a relation with someone we love and we're triggered again. But that's an opportunity now to work on those things in a new space, a safe space with somebody that we love, because there is love there for you. You understand? There is a part.
And let's be clear, when you put out the energy to become stronger in something, the universe, the God energy will give you so many opportunities to prove and to work on that ability to be strong in something. So if you say, I want this certain type of man, you will have plenty of opportunity to test whether you're really ready for that certain type of man or whether you're just playing and you're not ready. It's like when you go to school, if you fail a test, you may get an opportunity to take it again. And then if you keep failing tests, you're going to end up failing the final, because life is a compilation of quizzes and tests. When you put yourself out there that you want to do something, you get the opportunity to be tested in that realm. So understand that you will have to stand 10 toes down, and you will have to push away the things that are not what you desire in order to receive what you do desire. Do not keep placeholders. Do not maintain that job that you do not like. Do not maintain that man that you do not like. Do not maintain that friendship, those family members, whatever. You have to get rid of the things that are blocking you from the things that you do want.
Partner, a spouse, there's a divine union that's going to bring two people together, and you're going to become one flesh. But you have to be willing to open your heart up one more time. You understand? Because the next time can be the last time if we develop that discernment, right? That discipline, so we don't allow our flesh to lead us.
Many women lack discipline. Now, how do you get discipline? Put yourself in a routine and stick to it. Work out 3 times a week. Discipline. You will gain discipline if you work out 3 times a week. You will get the discipline that you need. Practice eating a healthy diet. That's discipline. When you put yourself happy, on happy, on habits that reflect a holistic lifestyle, and even those things should make you happy because as you start to gain that stamina, as you start to accomplish goals, you're able to receive more positivity in your life. You start to create a cycle of positivity. You start realizing, wow, look at all these things that I'm accomplishing. Now, as you start to accomplish all those things, be kind to yourself because everything is in divine timing.
Into relationships or situationships that aren't for us, because sometimes we rush ahead. Like a lot of the relationships we stepped into, God wasn't in the.
Selling out is one of the best things that could happen to any merchant.
I'm going to be doing more and more and more of these videos. And one of the things that I really want people to do as I continue to do these videos is really be interactive. We are all on this journey together. We can all learn something from the person to the left of us and the person to the right of us, but we have to be respectful and we have to be open-minded. So as we go along this journey together, I do recommend that you share this with the people that you're around because you want your tribe to be on your vibe. Take the time to share the things that you're learning with the people that you love. As you grow, take along the people that you want to grow with you.
God wasn't in the picture. We moved on our own accord. We were impatient. We were lusting. It seemed good, but we skipped all the red flags.
Lust will put you in a situation with somebody that you do not want to be with. So many people have kids with people that they do not want anything to do with, that they do not like. And then you have these children that grow and pick up on habits of the person that you do not like and that you do not trust. And then you harbor a little bit of negative energy towards your own child because they remind you or they look like the person that you had this child with. And you're stuck with them for the rest of your life. You will always be tied to that person. So do not allow lust to put you in bad judgment. Allow lust to spark, then wait, calm your boom boom down, and give yourself time to really recognize whether this person is really along the same path as me. Do they really have similar beliefs as me? Can we complement each other? Can we accomplish goals with each other? Do not rush just because you're feeling some type of way. You'll regret it later.
And now we're mad. Now we're hurt. So we have our arms crossed like this. I was like this for a while as well. And I was like, I'm going to just be celibate forever. Blah, 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 blah. But I realized, you know what? That's not the path for me. I know that there is love there for me. I even said in videos, I'm like, I can feel my future wife. I can feel she's like right around the corner. And I found her. Like, look how God works. You understand?
And I agree with that because I told myself, like, let me date myself. I took time to date myself. And as I took time to date myself, I realized who I really was, what I really liked, what I really wanted. And then I started opening myself up because I was able to practice discipline. I was able to be celibate and I was able to do certain things. And I just wanted to open up myself to somebody else. And I did. And so thankful that I did. And I'm so thankful that I took my time because now I have my dream man. And you can have your dream man. You do not have to settle. And it's just so great to see somebody that looks like me celebrating love and allowing himself to be soft. This is just a beautiful moment. And there are men that exist like this. You can have a masculine man, a man that appears to be more masculine than this gentleman. You can have whoever you want, but you have to become the person that is deserving of the things that you want.
But I had to raise my heart posture to be open again to the idea of love and not create boundaries out of my heartbreak, boundaries out of my trauma, creating protective barriers, convincing myself that a life completely alone is better. You understand? I don't believe that. I believe every single one of us is deserving of community, of friendship, of partnership. You understand? Marriage.
Community is key. This is why it's so important for us to heal so that we can be around a healed community. If you have somebody that's in the community that is not happy, misery loves company. When you have one bad seed, eventually all the seeds are going to rot as well. So you want to make sure that you're surrounding yourself around healthy people, that you're making healthy habits for yourself so that you can pass on those healthy habits to the next generation so that we can start building communities.
I think it can be a very beautiful thing. I think family is the soil of our society. We look into society and we see so many problems, but what do we see less of? We see less family. We see less firm foundations. So, building a family, finding your spouse, one that is God willing, sent to you, anointed for you to be together, you plus your boo plus God, you create like a whole triangle, like an unstoppable team.
Mm-hmm.
Developing that is like revolutionary.
So, my beautiful, beautiful tribe, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this clip with me. I do want you ladies to stop having placeholders. Stop putting your energy into somebody that you do not believe deserves it. Take the time to become the woman that you desire to be so that you can have exactly what you want. If you want some help and some guidance, you can reach me at Wanaki Halima on all platforms and we can start some coaching sessions and we can get you where you want to be. There's also a link here in the bio that can help you book a session yourself. So, my beautiful tribe, be kind to yourself as you're learning and growing, and make sure to create habits that put you in a positive cycle so that you can harbor your energy for your greater good. And I look forward to having more moments like this with you.